This is going to be a video on our top 10 least favorite Pokemon in first generation. Yeah. So, for number 10, Mr. Mime, he's kind of just like a creeper, and mimes in general are kind of weird. And the fact that he was a humanoid, like in the show, it just didn't seem right. It was like
just misplaced.
Like Ash's mom, it was like his slave. Like it was, everything about that is he's so wrong. It was like, this is my human slave, because it's like if you have a Pokemon as a slave, that's one thing, but it looked like a human. That's I don't know. I always thought that was weird. I thought that was creepy.
Like misplaced Mr. Mime, like it shouldn't have been in the show or Pokemon in general.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just kind of creepy and weird, and it doesn't evolve, which is sad. Like,
well, I mean, no, it does. Well, the pre-evolution, they introduced one later on, right?
Mime Jr., but that's a fail. So anyways, for number 9, I guess Jynx. Jynx is definitely weird and...
racist stereotype? I don't care what anybody says. Like, people try to defend that. It's not. No, that is. That Pokemon shouldn't have been put in.
Big lips and
everything. I mean, like, the soccer moms complain in outrage over, like, religious things in games and other stuff. They didn't complain about this, so...
So, yeah, obviously for the racist stereotype thing, and it's just weird looking. And the fact that I think it was on the show, and like Brock had something with it. I don't know. It was probably
that's part of the racist stereotype. See right there, right there. That's
Brock likes black women apparently. But so next we've got Clefairy / Clefable. They're kind of the same, and they're just like dumb fairies that just like have shiny fingers, and they're like metronome. We're in Mount Moon. You have to waste a moonstone to get us in your Pokedex. And the fact that they even have a pre-evolve being Cleffa, which
I've never really liked that whole like Clefairy, Clefable, like any of them.
They're all just like very kind of lazily designed. There's like spiky fucking ears, and
I feel like they're just thrown together and like they just put like extra wings for evolutions or something like that.
Yeah, very lazy evolution chain, and not a cool Pokemon overall. Next on our list is Venomoth. Venomoth is just, it's a moth and it's ugly. Like if you look at its face, you're like bleh. Moths in general aren't nice. Like it's like a mosquito. Like nobody likes moths. Nobody likes mosquitoes. They're
Is there
ugly.
a mosquito Pokemon? Isn't there one?
I can't think of one.
I mean, I know there's flies and all this other stuff, but is there a mosquito Pokemon?
I don't think they have one yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe next gen.
Maybe. So yeah, Venomoth. It's just nasty looking. It's like poison. A nasty like purple ass moth. Weird wings, translucent. Like if you saw that thing. If you saw a moth that big in real life, you'd be freaked the fuck out.
Like a Venomoth in real life. That would be horrible.
So, next,
would it be Voltorb or Exeggcute? Or?
I guess Voltorb, since Voltorb is just like a Pokeball, it's pretty just like...
lazy design, bad design.
Lazy design, and it just evolves into an upside down Pokeball, and that's not very creative. And all it does is...
Yeah, that probably took like 5 seconds to like make Voltorb switch. The horrible evolution. Bad Pokemon too.
Mm-hmm.
On the show, all it did was self-destruct. You just find random ones in corners.
Yeah. Self-destructs on Pokemon Snap when you throw like anything at it.
Wow, that's the only move it has on Pokemon Snap?
Like, on Pokemon Snap you just take pictures.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking Pokemon Calls M when you said that. Yeah. But yeah, Pokemon Snap, yeah, you're right.
So next is Exeggcute, because it's just eggs. Like, if it was just one egg, that would be like a fail, because it's just like, really? How is that a Pokemon? That's an egg. Like, that's not a Pokemon.
Well, I mean, we have ice cream for Pokemon now, too, so...
True.
And then we have garbage cans and ice cream. So they weren't really creative too much, but we'll cover those eventually, too.
The thing that bothers me most about Exeggcute is the, like... inconsistency with the number of eggs. Like if you look on certain Pokemon cards, there's only like 5 eggs, and then other times there's 6 eggs, and it's like...
Does it switch in the games too?
It might switch in the games too, and it's like, that's just wrong. Like if it doesn't need to include all 6 eggs to be the Pokemon, then what is the Pokemon? And the fact that it can hatch from an egg...
They might each be an individual Exeggcute, like each one.
Like, but that's confusing. Like, how do you, like, because, like, whenever you find them in the wild, they're all together, always. Like, if you hit them, they all stay together somehow, and it makes no sense. Like, just generally that Pokemon doesn't make sense. I like its evolved form, but I don't see how an egg evolves into a coconut tree, a crazy coconut tree. Exeggcute is just kind of fail design, fail Pokemon.
So did we cover Ditto?
Next is Ditto. We don't like Ditto. I know a lot of people like Ditto, but it's just like dumb. I
feel like that's another lazy design, at least to me. Like
it's literally just a blob.
I just don't like how it just copies Pokemon and that's it. That's its like sole existence. Like it's not a Pokemon on its own.
Yeah, and there's all that rumor about it being a failed Mew clone, and I do believe that rumor that, you know, they tried to clone Mew and instead they got a blob, and that doesn't even deserve to be Pokemon. It's just a failed experiment, so not really worth being popular or anything. And the fact that its new ability like makes it transform instantly is just kind of stupid, and just wearing that scarf like a boss. And so next is Gloom. Gloom is nasty because it's
It
like
just looks stupid to me. Like
it's like drooling. It looks like a retard.
like even in the what's it called in the show, it was always displayed as being like just a pathetic Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean that's nasty. We don't need Pokemon drooling at all times. Like if you saw like an animal drooling at all times, you'd like put it down. Like if you saw
Rabies.
yeah, you'd expect that shit to have rabies or something.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I guess next we have Pikachu.
Pikachu.
A lot of people like Pikachu. But
One of the
no.
worst fucking Pokemon. Like one of the most annoying. They make entire games off it, entire movies off of it, and it's just an electric rat. Ash will never give the motherfucker up.
He'll never evolve it. He'll always be like level 10 or some shit.
He got that shit level 100. The only reason it's his only good Pokemon is because he got it from his brother. Like Red is his brother. Who's actually
was he?
yeah, Red is actually his brother, and he's actually a good trainer. That's why he needed Pikachu. But anyways, Pikachu, it's just severely overrated. I think that's why we both hate it most, and it's just generally annoying. It's like Pika.
Yeah, because I always thought Ash was based off Red from the manga.
They're actually brothers, I'm pretty sure. Which
alright.
makes sense because, you know, one's badass and one's a fucking lame-o. So.
And we got the show with the like pathetic one instead of the one that could actually, you know, use Pokemon, evolve them.
I mean, yeah, he's a fucking badass. What can I say? So number one, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
Probably most of my hate comes from Hungrybox, to be honest.
Yeah, but this is. I mean, granted, it is Pokemon in Super Smash Brothers. This is, you know.
It's a fucking puffball, and then the show it just sings and puts people to sleep and then draws on them, and it's like the gag gets really old. Like even as a kid, I didn't think that. I thought it was funny like the first time.
But then it just didn't like.
Yeah, they did that gag too many times, and it's just like.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought that was stupid too when I would watch that.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought maybe it would steal Pikachu or something, or steal all the Pokeballs, but free the Pokemon, like Pokemon Liberator or something.
It obviously doesn't have like common sense. Like if it continues to sing and put everyone to sleep, then it should realize that, you know, that's gonna happen every time. So
Like cause and effect.
Yeah, like it shouldn't get mad at that or whatever. And it's just a fucking pink puffball, and it evolves into a bigger pink puffball. And we don't like pink things. That's why we don't like Clefairy. And Jigglypuff is a fail too.
Well, there's Kirby too, but he's not a Pokemon, so that doesn't really count.
Jigglypuff might as well be a Kirby. It's just a fail.
Yeah, they could put Kirby in as a Pokemon. I could see it.
Back air, back air, back air, back air. Up tilt rest. There's a good song to go with it. But yeah, Jigglypuff is the worst Pokemon in first generation.